In this OrCAD X Capture video, we'll explore how teams can efficiently build, manage, and share libraries in the cloud. OrCAD X Capture offers a centralized cloud workspace, allowing users to create CAD models, components, and cloud-based component libraries. These models and components can be shared with team members via shared workspaces, enabling designers to seamlessly incorporate them into their projects. To create component records, users need CAD files stored in the cloud. Open the File Manager to access starter CAD files under the Libraries directory in the My Workspace node. This node serves as the user's personal cloud workspace, containing both design and CAD data created or uploaded from their machine. Users can migrate existing data to the cloud directly from the File Manager. Click Add New to upload symbol libraries saved on your local disk. Alternatively, navigate to locally cached cloud data and add files via copy-paste. For example, copy footprint files to the Footprints directory. Once uploaded, the files will appear in the File Manager with their sync status. To create component libraries, open Component Explorer and select the My Workspace node, which contains all component records from the user's local workspace, organized by category. To add a new category, right-click on the My Workspace node and select Add Category to open the Category Creation dialog. We will create a MOSFET category and specify its metadata and associate footprint and symbol models to it. The footprints and metadata associated are from CAD files that we uploaded from the File Manager. Click Save to complete the category creation. Users can also create subcategories within categories, and we will add 2 new subcategories. A created category serves as a template for new components. Select the category, right-click, and choose New Component to open the component dialog. The category's information is pre-seeded in the dialog, which users can update to create components. Here, we'll add a part number, update the subcategory, adjust metadata properties, and include MPN information. Finally, click Save to complete the component creation. Existing components can be reused to create new ones. Select the recently created component, right-click, and choose Duplicate to open the component dialog with pre-seeded values. Update the part number, description, properties, and MPN information as needed, then click Save to finalize the new component. Users can also utilize components from search providers to build the component library. Here, we'll search for a 100-volt VDS MOSFET component using the Ultra Librarian search provider. Once the corresponding component is found, right-click and select Add to Library to open the component dialog with pre-seeded values. If needed, update the part number and assign the component to the MOSFET category. Click Save to finalize and save the component. Users can share components created in their local workspace with team members via Shared Workspace. Open the Workspace Configuration dialog, click New Workspace, and complete the form by specifying the workspace name, description, data residency, and access privileges for users. Once configured, click OK to create the workspace. Now, add members to the created shared workspace and click OK. Once created, the shared workspace will show up in the Component Explorer of all the users who have access to it. Select the in-development component and share it with your team librarian in the shared workspace using the Publish command, accessible via a right-click. This opens the Publish dialog, the component's status in the Shared Workspace. For this example, we will add a comment to include PSpice models. Set the revision to Major and publish it. Once completed, the component will appear in the Shared Workspace and will be visible to all users with access. We will now switch to another user's machine who has access to the Shared Workspace. They now have access to this component. To edit a component from a Shared Workspace, select the component row, right-click and choose Edit. Click OK to copy the component data to your local workspace. When a component is edited, it gets locked by the user in the Shared Workspace, and the lock status becomes visible there. After copying it to the local workspace, edit the component by adding a PSpice model from the cloud. Once the MOS model is selected, map the symbol and terminal pins to the PSpice model. Once done, we will update its lifecycle to active and save the component. Now, we will publish this component back to the Shared Workspace with updated comments and revisions. Additionally, a second user also publishes component CDN NMOS 004, which is in development in the Shared Workspace. In its current state, this only has metadata with no CAD information. Now we'll go to the first user's machine. If there are more updates published or shared, those would reflect in the Shared Workspace. To see the latest stat of Shared Workspaces, refresh the Component Explorer. After refreshing, the team library will display the latest updates. The MOSFET recreated now has a PSpice model associated with it. Additionally, the MOSFET CDN NMOS 004, initially published by another user during its development, now includes all CAD data and an NPM, indicating updated versions have been published to the Shared Workspace. Designers can also place components directly from the Shared Workspace. Double-click the component row and place the component on the design. To view previous revisions of any component in Shared Workspace, select the Histories section to view all the versions published. To reuse or work with older revisions, select the revision and click Edit to copy it to the local workspace. The older revision copied only has symbols associated with it, indicating that this is an older version of the components published. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. As usual, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below.